X-Harper here, WWE2k19, and this is patch 1.04 update video. So the update came out literally about an hour ago now, and I've just sort of spent a little bit of time going on the console, having a look around the game, trying to figure out what's been fixed, what hasn't been fixed. Now, so far I haven't really found that much that's been on there. I'm going to put in the description of this video, I'm going to leave the URL of where you can find out the latest patch notes, and that just gives you like a general overview of the things that are going on. And the reason the patch has been released is because of the Rising Stars pack, so you can expect that that's going to prepare the way for all of the videos, the entrance music, entrance videos, all that sort of pizzazz that's going to come when the DLC comes out. But the main thing for me that I wanted to show you, there's a few things that I found within Universe Mode that were significant to me. There's also another item that I found significant to me outside of Universe Mode that I wanted to just pick up with you guys. Hopefully this will help you guys if you've had the same issues. You'll be able to see and hopefully be happy about some of the fixes. If not, we'll see how it goes. So let's go into Universe Mode. Now, the big thing that they're saying in the patch notes that I've read is that they're now saying that Starrcade 83 is now available as a show. Now, I'm going to try this out in my Universe Mode, so I pray that I don't mess this up because I love my Universe Mode dearly. So if we go into Edit, click into Show Details, let's see what comes up. Okay, so if we go to Arena, we should now be able to see Starrcade. There you go. So Starrcade 83 is on the game. That's confirmed. That has actually been added with the patch fix. So you can now add Starrcade 83 as a show into Universe Mode. That's an awesome start. Now that we've got one of the good things out of the way, let's do a couple of the bad things, or the not so good things, I should say. Problems here that I've noticed are twofold. One is that they haven't fixed the belt issues that I have in Universe Mode. Now, I don't know if you guys notice this, but I use it a lot. If I want to have a championship, and let's say I want to use a custom belt that's outside of the divisions that are in Universe Mode. So to explain this, I'm going to quickly show you. This is my Universe Mode for Nitro. I've got the belts here. Let's say that I want to use a belt outside of this selection of WCW belts in WCW. Okay, so the perfect example is the Hardcore belt is not one of the top belts to pick from. It's not one of the divisions. Now let's say that I've got a custom belt for that I want to use. Now, I haven't, so let's just assume, and I'm going to use one of my custom titles to illustrate this. So, for example, let's pretend the King of the Ring Championship is the WCW Hardcore title. If I click on that, and then assign it to anybody, so let's just give it Al Snow for the sake of it. Once I've come out of there, that should save, okay? That's the normal way things happen. So even if it's not a divisional bout, it still saves. If I then go out of Universe Mode, save it, and go back in, the issue that I used to have was that if you go back down to that title, all of a sudden Al Snow, or the holder of the belt that you've literally just attributed to the title, has now gone. So this hasn't been fixed in the game. It was a big issue for me because I use a lot of titles in my Universe Mode, as you can see from this list. And so that's really annoying for me that I can't actually ascribe champions to custom belts if they're not in a division, which is annoying. So that's one thing they didn't fix. The second thing that they didn't fix, I can come out of Universe Mode for this one, and that was in Create Arena. For any of you who know that I have arenas in my game, if you've watched any of my videos on my channel, you'll know that I love creating arenas in game. Problem I had was that they changed a load of the arenas and the way that the barricades work around the arenas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in to some of my arena examples and show you what I'm talking about as I let you know about the fix. And you can see what has or hasn't been resolved. So basically, I will go into one of my arenas. Now, I'm going to use one of the arenas that uses the black, that would normally use the black barricade. Okay, so let's just go into Hell in a Cell, because that one looks like it uses the black barricade. Now, before patch 1.03, so from 1.02 onwards, sort of 1.02 backwards, what I could do, and what any of us could do, we could have a barricade colour here, and the entrance barricade would match automatically with the ring barricade colour. So all of it would be black. Now the problem is, after the latest patch, after 1.03 I should say, they absolutely messed that up, and all of a sudden the barricade would disappear. Now what I think has happened is that the barricade doesn't disappear anymore, but what they've done is they've, as you can see, it's still a different colour and you can't change it. So if you use black barricades around your ring, you still can't get the black barricades on the fence option, which is really annoying, and they should have fixed this, but they haven't. The one thing it looks like they have fixed is that it no longer disappears. The fence used to disappear as well. So after patch 1.03 was released, the black barricade would simply disappear. There would be no fence at all, and then you would have to switch it, change it to bring it back, and then once you changed it, it resets it to this default grey, silver, whatever you want to call it. So they haven't fixed that in the game, which was a big deal for me, someone who creates arenas. That kind of sucks. And then finally, we're going to end this video on a slightly better note. It's still not perfect. I don't understand quite what's happened here, but there is still an issue that I'm trying to figure out, and I'm sure I'll reveal it in another video tomorrow. But for the first time in a long time, wait for it, I wish I had a little drum set I could do the drum roll. I can actually upload arenas finally. Now, for some of you, I know that you've had issues uploading arenas, okay? For some of you, I know you've had issues uploading superstars, images, champion. Like, for some reason, it seems to be a bug where one of these categories you can't upload into, and it's kind of random for everyone. But for me, it was arenas, which was my most popular creation category. You can see that I've got a ton of arenas that I use. But the good news is that I can now upload again. I'm so happy. I can do, so WrestleMania 13, I've now uploaded into arenas. I just had the show created for this. And again, WrestleMania 3, I promoted this on my social media channels recently. I love it. It's probably the best arena that I've created so far. That is now available in community creations under the arena category. So it looks like they've at least fixed that issue. But to be honest with you, this isn't really a heavy fix patch, and I wonder if they're going to do a 1.05 to try and resolve any of these major issues that still seem to exist in the game. But for now, like I said, I'm going to leave the link in the description of this video for the actual patch notes that 2K have released so far. Now, they do have one note that says general bug fixes. Now, no one ever knows what that means. We don't know what that is, so there could be like 20 bugs that are in there that they fixed, and they just haven't bothered to tell us about it. So what we're going to do is, over the next couple of days, I'm going to just play around, have a chat with some other players as well, other creators, and we'll just see what comes out, see what fixes have actually happened that they haven't told us about. If there's anything major, then I will produce another video for you. But for now, that is it, guys. That is patch 1.04 at the moment. It's not as big a patch fix as 1.03 was. 1.03 did a lot more in game. It fixed some really big issues that needed to be eradicated. Now it just seems like they're doing minor stuff, but they've also forgot to fix some of the problems that they created when they released 1.03. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, if it's helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, by all means give it a thumbs down, but don't be the thumbs down troll. Please leave some constructive feedback with that thumb down so that I know what I can improve to make these videos better for you, to make them a bit more exciting, give them a bit more pizzazz, whatever it is. Just let me know in the comments. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it, etc, etc. You can follow me on Twitter at xharperco or on Instagram at xharper.co for more updates and general community creations, releases and video updates that I have in 2K19. So thank you, guys. It's a late one tonight because it's been released kind of really late here in the US. So the guys in the UK won't see this until first thing in the morning. Have a great day. I'm X Harper. You guys are awesome. What?